Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So good afternoon. Good, good. We've been having 3 fantastic shows. We started day before yesterday evening, day before yesterday evening and this morning. Fabulous performances, and another set of sparkling talents are lined up there. So we're going to be having a very entertaining afternoon as we go through. Before we start, I would just like to leave a thought with you, which is very important to ponder and reflect upon. The thought goes as a phrase: attention leads to expression. Attention leads to expression. Now, this is a thought that I want to thank you about. And I'm going to tell you soon why I want to thank you for this thought of attention leads to expression. Many hundred years back, this was already written in Natya Shastra as Yato hasta tato drishti, Yato drishti tato manaha, Yato manaha tato bhava, Yato bhava tato rasa. Which means wherever your hand is, that's where your eye is. So as a dancer, you look at that point, whether you're expressing, you're moving your hand, you're pointing, and wherever your drishti, your eye is, your mind is thinking of that. And whatever your mind is thinking, that becomes the emotion. And whatever is your emotion, that is being expressed. Which is why it is said, Yato hasta tato drishti, Yato drishti tato manaha, Yato mana tato bhava tato rasa. Now, why are we talking of that today? Very important. Because today, Yato hasta is hand. What is there in the hand today? Mobile phone, tab, laptop, TV remote. It is a constant target. Both adults and children are equally influenced by this today. So what is happening? Whatever we are seeing is what is getting in, what is being stored here. At that pace is what we are reflecting, and that's an expression continuously. Now, how is that affecting us? We used to listen to songs in 70s and 80s for 6.5, 7 minutes. 2000 varthakulla, it became around 5.5 minutes. If it's all 3.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes songs. And அப்போ சாங்ஸ்லாம் உங்களுக்கு 4-5 ஸ்டான்சாஸ் இருக்கும். இப்போ ஒரே ஸ்டான்ஸா 4 வாட்டி பாடுவாங்க. ஒரே வார்த்தை 10 வாட்டி வரும். That's become the lyrics today. படமே நம்ம how do we watch movies today on Netflix and Amazon? Web series மட்டும் தான் பார்க்கறோம். You started today, finish it in 1 week. Yeah, I've seen the first part of it. First 15 minutes super. அப்புறம் தூங்க போய்ட்டோம். The attention span is reducing, and Instagram's latest update is, if you're advertising on Instagram, it is 10 seconds. 10 seconds is the attention span. 10 seconds mela pochna, Instagram, this thing ad advisor says that your ad will not be efficient. 10 seconds kulla mudikadaya. So at that pace, when it is traveling and the mind is racing at that speed, detailing is missing. Today, when we travel to a lot of our tourist locations, to heritage centers across the world, not just in India, across the world, as you travel to a lot of heritage points, you look at that architecture and you say, wow, how wonderful. Look at the intricate detailing they have done. Where are they today? A building that was built, some construction thousands of years back still stands. Whereas the recent ones fall off in 5 years. The flyover falls. A new gated community in 10 years looks as if it is 50 years old. Things are just falling apart. I don't know if you know, the Pamban Bridge has been rebuilt. A new one has come up. The old Pamban Bridge, I believe they are not able to break it down. The contract was given to one company, they tried it. They were not able to do it, it's moved to another company. They are not able to break that thing down. So look at the kind of construction years back, detailing. Now, why are we discussing about attention span and detailing today is because I want to thank you for trusting Alchemy and leaving your children for two hours here for practice during the grand rehearsal. Thank you so much. Not even one parent came and requested to us. I have to take them early. One or two cases were there, but they had a competition for which they had subscribed already, or a board exam preparation. So there were a couple of excuses, but majorly the children sat back. So what happened? What was the impact? When they sat back here, though their performances were only 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes is their span of performance. They sat for 2 hours and watched others perform. They were reflecting on the performance, no gadgets in hand, nothing else to see. This is where. So the mind is calming down, slowing down, and I feel that has been the result of the wonderful performances that are happening. We've been witnessing over the last 3 shows. Really amazing. Young ones coming up, they're so bold, they're doing it so well because they've seen their seniors also performing. Always we have a mixed bag of crowd. It's a very heterogeneous group. Because there would be a child from grade 1 junior, there's a child from youth theatre, there's a child from grade 3 senior, grade 1 senior, mixed bag. So they get to see each other and they say, oh wow, okay, why not I try it like this? So there is some time for reflection. And Alchemy's philosophy has always been slow down, observe, reflect, evolve, practice, perform. And ours is a beautiful stage where we don't say only the best of best come on stage and perform. Alchemy's platform is a happy platform for everybody to come and perform. So we have different levels of talent that come up on stage, share the stage, and our youth theatre team has been working extremely well in handling the event for us. Our teachers have been working hand in hand, preparing the children. So thank you so much one more time for trusting the process of Alchemy, because the world is racing in one way, and at Alchemy we're trying to slow down that pace a little bit so that there is more detailing, there is more joy in whatever you're doing, there is more thought in what you're doing, and you really walk towards that path of excellence over a period of time. So a big round of applause to all the parents. Thank you so much for trusting, for bringing your children. I do understand the logistic issues, bringing them to Black Box, taking them back for the rehearsals, cutting across the city. Today, traveling across the city is very difficult. I guess a few years from now, it should all be eased out a bit. But currently, with the metro construction, we do understand the pain that all of us undergo when we cut across city. But thank you so much for that. A few ground rules. The videographer and the photographer are on the job. They're capturing the moment. We are also going YouTube live. The show is going YouTube live, so you would have got your links. You could forward it to your friends and relatives who would like to watch it. The request is those who are sitting here not to walk in between a performance, because we're also capturing the footage and it's going to be handed over to parents. Every year we send it out to parents. The video footage that's captured, the photographs that are captured, are shared with you. So these are beautiful memories which the student would also love to see it in later years, and as parents, we would always cherish to keep watching them, And even when they grow up, these are beautiful moments that we watch and we say, oh, they were there on this platform, they did this thing. So we wouldn't want you to come in between when the show is going on, because you would come in between the camera and the student, and some beautiful moment of that student would get cut off. So a kind request, you could definitely walk out and walk back in between two performances. So when the anchor is not there or when the performer is not there, there's a slight blackout, you could move in and come back. And another humble request, Yato Hasta. Today's Hasta is filled with mobile phones. So those chalakutis can be kept on silent mode. Sunday afternoon, if possible, switched off mode. Be happy. You also soak in the moment with children. We have lovely performances and they're excited to come and stand here and perform in front of you. So definitely silent mode. If possible, switch off. And we have our anchors ready to woo us through this afternoon. Thank you so much. Let's all have a great, great afternoon of performances. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nitin, and today we're going to be seeing wonderful performances from monologues mesmerizing us to stories sparkling us. Well, let's get started with a bang. When we're going to see Vasta Sridhar performing a monologue by Girish Kannan, Tughlaq. It's truly a timeless drama. Over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vasudha, and I'm going to perform a monologue from Girish Karnad's play Mohammed with Tughlaq. Come in, Amir. Please take your seats. I am glad you're here on time. I want to finish the Darbari class as soon as possible. I have promised the Imam that I'll be in the mosque in time for prayers. That doesn't give us much time, I'm afraid. Do you have any problems that you wish to raise? No? Excellent. I have only 2 topics myself. Firstly, I want to inform the Darbare class before announcing to the public. Secondly, I'm very happy to inform you that Abbas Yasuddin Mohammed has accepted our invitation to visit our capital. You ask who is he? Of course he's not famous, so you wouldn't have heard of his name. He is a member of the hallowed family of Abbasid Caliphs. You're complimenting me on my wisdom. What a strange word to use, wisdom. Why do you even say that? You know, since my father died, I've been telling the single thing. I am a king wearing royal robes, have been honored with the title Sultan. But tell me something. What gives me the right to call myself a king? Am I a king because I'm the son of a king? Is it so? Or is it because I can make the army obey my commands? I ask each one of you here, what would you have made me done to become a real king in your eyes? You are all silent. Others keep telling me what I shouldn't do, but they don't tell me what I should do. Until and unless I know what else to do, I'll continue clutching the scepter in my fist. But I'm not happy now. I'm here to seek the blessings of Abbasid Khalif so that I get an answer. The sins of Delhi will be washed away clean by this so-called great man, Abbasid Khalif. Ah, you have misunderstood. He is not visiting Delhi, we are visiting Daulatabad. You are saying that the people of Delhi are not happy with the decision to move the capital to Daulatabad? I have explained to them many times. I will explain to them how this kingdom cannot flourish with Delhi as its capital. But what can I do with people who are not willing to understand? Let us not waste any more time over that. I'll eventually see the point. I have an important announcement to make. From the next year onward, we should have copper coins along with silver coins. Do you know why? A copper coin should have the same value as a silver dinar. I believe that in China, they have paper currency. They have value on the emperor's seal on the pieces of paper. I hear all of you laugh at me, criticize me, but don't distrust me. I have hopes in building a new India. I really need your help. Please don't put me down. Thank you.
That was an epic delivery, wasn't it, dear audience? Well, next up, we have Satvika G from Grade 1 Junior performing Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Let her enchant us.
Hi, today I am going to perform a monologue called Billy and Beauty and Beast. Papa! Who done this to you? I won't leave you here. Who is that? I know someone is there. Sharon, who are you? Oh, you are the one responsible for locking up my poor father. Release my father at once. No way, please forgive me. Please let him out. Can't you see he's not well? He's an old man. He could die in this own lonely place. Please, he's all I have. Please, I am begging you. Take me instead. If I take his place, will you let him go? Come into the light and let me see you. You have my word. I will stay here forever. I will never see him again, and I didn't even get to say goodbye. If this is the only way to save him, then I will endure it. I must. Papa taught me to be brave, and now I have to be, even if my heart is breaking. Thank you.
That was simply lovely. Well, up next, we have Ved Krishnan performing something that we all do every day, a TV monologue. Well, let him switch on the star power.
Hello everyone, my name is Ved and I am here to perform a monologue which I have written by myself on the perspective of TV. Hello everyone, it's me, your best friend, TV. I know you guys might find TV fun and relaxing time, but for me, it's like working out in the gym. Whenever I turn on, battery send electrical signals to me, which makes me feel hurt and tired. But I also deserve to chill like you guys. When I was first born in a factory, the first thing I heard was the sound of a drilling machine, sounding like a Formula One car. I also saw a human who looked so focused and locked in, like he's batting in a cricket match. But all he's doing is just connecting wires on my back. My father is a projector who helps all my TV brothers to show a different big type of screen. But I'm just a regular TV who does not need any help in setting up. But sometimes I am the person who gets entertained. Like when two siblings are fighting for the remote, and then the father does a full hero entry and they then takes charge of the remote. Isn't that hilarious? But sometimes all these kids watch such nonsense videos and shorts called memes. And the next thing I know, kids are moving their hands up and down saying 6-7. Why? 6-7 are numbers. All of a sudden, it has gone viral for no reason. Come on, kids, stop watching all these nonsense videos, which doesn't even make sense. Use me when you really need to. My best friend is power cut. You guys know why? Power cut comes very rarely. but he mostly comes during the rain. But he disrupts me whenever I turn off. He disrupts me, which gives me a nice small break. But unfortunately, this power cut comes very rarely. But he mostly comes during the rain. So this is exactly why I love rain. Just like you guys have a boss, I do too. An annoying boss who's remote. All remote does is giving me orders. TV, turn on Netflix. TV, turn on YouTube. Remote boss is you, which is human. And you guys use buttons on the remote, tell me what to do. And I got to admit, you guys watch way too much of me. Look, I have some things to convey to you guys. First, just watch for some time to relax yourself. Please, not forever. Next, for God's sake, stop watching these nonsense videos. It doesn't even make sense. You watch better content, please. Last, whenever you feel sleepy, turn me off immediately. Or else, if you sleep and I stay on, it will feel like I'm running a marathon all night. So please, 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 do me a favor by not being glued on to me. Thank you.
Wow, that deserves an Emmy and an Oscar for how lovely it was, wasn't it, dear audience? Well, up next, we have Hitwig, and please give him a drum roll, for he's going to be performing the magic drum. Well, let him rock the show.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ghatotkacha. I'm going to perform the King's Son's monologue for the magic drum. My father gave me a drum, beautiful shining carpet animal. This is a magic drum, he said. When you beat it, food will appear. And it did. Just again. Boom, boom, boom. Mountains of food have arrived. Yawn, fruits, friends, anything I wished for. But then the hungry old man came to me. Please, he said, share your food. I turned away. No, this is my magic drum. He frowned and whispered a curse. But then, the next time I beat the drum, an army of angry soldiers appeared and started chasing me through the village. I ran, trying my father. He said, magic is wasted on selfish heart. You must use the gift. But then he gave me a second drum, a drum of goodness. Now beat this one. It's not played good for me alone. It fed everyone around me. Children, elders, strangers, animals, everyone ate. And he understood true magic is not a powerful to take yourself. The power to give. Thank you.
Those were some magical beats, wasn't it? Well, up next, we have our first story of the day from Chaitanya, from Grade 1 Junior, Ananagar, with Vibishana's devotion. Loyalty in every line.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chaitanya. Today, I am going to perform a story called Vibishana the Good Brother. Ravana, the king of Lanka, was very strong and many people were scared of him. Ravana had a younger brother named Vibishana. Vibishana was kind gentle, and always wanted to do the right things. Every day, Vibishana sat in Ravana's court. Many people they praised Ravana and encouraged him to do wrong things. They did not like Lord Rama and always supported Ravana even when he made mistakes. But Vibhishana was not like that. He always took the pen with the address. The court and said, brother, please stop doing wrong. Choose the good pen. Ravana never listened. He laughed and said, you are too soft. You don't understand my power. Even when Ravana made fun of him, Vibhishana did not give up. He kept on speaking. He kept on speaking the truth, hoping Ravana would change. Then a brutal battle took place between Lord Rama and Ravana. Ravana did not stop doing wrong. So Lord Rama fought bravely and defeated him. After the war, Lord Rama said to Vibhishana, "You always done what is right. To become the king of Lanka." So Vibhishana became the king and Lanka became peaceful and happy again. The moral of the story is always follow the right path. Being good will bring good in it. Thank you.
Well, that was truly amazing. Let's carry on this tradition of getting extracted epics. From now, we're going to be seeing Gandhari. We're going to be seeing a monologue with Gandhari, a monologue called Gandhari. Well, let's experience the Mahabharata through her eyes.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anahita, and today I'm going to be performing Gandhari. Is there anybody left? Can anyone hear the cry of a mother? I've lived in darkness by choice, for I did not wish to see a world where my brothers and sons fought for a cloud of dust. They say the war is over. They say victory has been achieved. But look at this ground. Is this victory? The earth is cold. The wind carries only the scent of ash. I told them, I told my sons, where there is dharma, there's victory. But they were blinded by pride, while I was blinded by this cloud. Krishna, you who could have stopped this. Do you hear me? Even in my darkness, I see the truth now. Power is a shadow that disappears with the sun sets. I will not take this vantage of. I will go into the forest and find a peace that no other kingdom could ever give me. My sons are gone, but let their memory be a warning to the world. War only leaves behind mothers with empty hands. Thank you.
Wow, that truly opened my eyes to seeing the Mahabharata in someone else's eyes. Well, up next, we have Darren Mithilan from Grade 3 Senior performing as Aslan from Narnia. Well, kings play for kings. Let, let him rock the show.
Hello everyone, my name is Mithilan and I'm going to perform Aslan's gentle and wise speech from Narnia. Do not be afraid, my children. Witch's winter is nearly over. Though the snow still lies deep. Already the trees are waking. Already the rivers remember how to sing. The face down, we have done bravely to come this far. You have faced doubt, fear, and temptation. That is courage, even when your heart trembles. Do you know what makes a true king or queen of Narnia? It is not crowns, not swords, not thrones. It is choosing what is right when all seems lost. It is mercy when others show cruelty. It is love, stronger than pride. Remember this: every act of kindness, every truth spoken, every brave step forward. These are the things that thaw winter and bring spring again. The witch's power is great, but love is greater still. A willing heart can even break the strongest spell. Now go, my friends. Do not look for me in sadness, for I am always with you in the wind, in the roar of the sea, in the courage you carry. When you stand for what is good and true, then you walk with Aslan. Thank you.
So much leadership from that one play. Well, up next, we have Nakulan from Grade 1 Junior, Sholinganallur, performing as Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's hear him climb through his journey.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nakulan, and today I'm going to be performing Jack monologue. Please don't poke my eyes out. I'm not. I'm not an evil stepsister. Just a boy. No curses on me. I promise. So you won't peck my eyes? Can we agree? Do not do that. Because if you won't, if you have no intention of hurting me, then would you mind staying with me for a bit? I'm awfully lonely up here, dear Raven. I hope it's okay that I call you that because you are dear. That is, you're the only creature that has stopped to see me. See, I didn't really think that I'd make it up this far. I didn't really think it through at all. Mother keeps telling me that's my problem. I guess she's right. Because now that I think about it, not thinking has landed me in quite a few pickles. Thank you. Game.
3, 5, 4, 1, another story. Let's go on. We have Rithiha performing The Visitors. Let's see how she does it.
Hi, I'm Rithiha and I'll be performing the monologue The Visitors. Hey kiddo, I don't know what to say. I want to say some sort of big sister inspirational thing that's going to snap you out from whatever happened to you. But I'm just tired. I'm lost. All night I spent on the plane, all night questions doing jumping jacks on my head. What exactly happened to you? How did it happen to you? No one has any answer. You know what? I'm not doing this right. I'm not supposed to come here and complain about it. I'm just supposed to say that I love you. And I believe in you. I'm just so angry. It's just so random. You're my little sister, KB. You're smart, funny, and obsessed with doctors who think banana flavored candy is the best thing human invented. You once said 32 pizza bagel bites in an hour. It's not supposed to happen to you. Not you. You know what's really interesting to me? Being angry but not sure why or whom I'm being angry at. It's just so random. I need an object for my hatred, but all I have is staring at me like an endless cold universe. I want to scream at someone. I want to throw things. But you know what would you say? Then go scream at the stars and yell at the sky just to make me laugh. You always know what to say. You always know how to bring light in the darkest moments. But I wish I could do the same. But I'm not you. I don't have the special spark that makes you. But all I could say is that I love you and I believe in you. And once you wake up, I'll be here for you and we'll laugh together. Thank you.
Well, up next we have Vibishana performing Scorpius Malfoy from Harry Potter. Let's see how cunning he really is, shall we?
Hello, my name is Ishan, and today I'm going to perform Scorpius Malfoy's monologue from Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. You know, being a Malfoy at Hogwarts isn't exactly easy. Everyone expects you to be perfect, sly, cunning, maybe even a little scary. I'm mostly just tired of it. Tired of dodging whispers in the hallways and pretending I don't trip over my own rooms. People think being a Malfoy means you're confident, fearless, and maybe even a little evil. Truth is, I'm trying not to get lost in the crowd or turn a potion into a disaster, which, let's be honest, happens more often than I would like. Then there's friendship, which is complicated because if you're friends with the wrong people, then you'd expect everyone to probably stare, judge, and whisper. Fun, right? But here's the thing, I actually like it. I like that Hogwarts is full of surprises and every day is unpredictable. Sure, I do get detention sometimes. I almost set a classroom on fire once. But that's part of the adventure, isn't it? So I keep going and I keep trying. Maybe someday they won't see me just as a Malfoy, but they'll see me as me. And honestly, that's magic enough. Thank you.
Wow, that was truly spellbinding, wasn't it? Well, up next, we have Vedita from Grade 1 Junior with Ursula's monologue from The Little Mermaid. Let's see how she rocks the show.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Vedita. I go to perform Ursula monologue. Hey, home princess. We wouldn't want to miss Old Daddy's celebration. Huh? Celebration indeed. Well, in my day, we have fantastical plays, and now look at me, wasted away to practically nothing, vanished and exiled, to practically starving. Well, his princely fishpoke celebration. Will I will give him something to celebrate soon. Float sang, jet sang. I wanted to keep her extra close. Watch his pretty daughter. She may be a key to titles and doing. Ha 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 ha.
Well, that was wonderful, wasn't it? Up next, we have Srivatsan. And dear audience, I'd like to ask you one question. What would your perfect Sunday look like? Sitting around watching TV on your couch, right? That relaxing feel after eating a heavy meal. Well, now we have Srivatsan performing a monologue of the perspective of a couch. Let's give him a huge cheer, shall we?
Hi guys, it's me the sofa here. Today I'm going to share about myself and share my perspective. When I was bought by my owners, I was few. They took great care of me and showered me so much love that they would never place their legs on me. They would scream and easily phone often this. They would place a nice cover on me so that I'm always clean and look new forever. But you should see them after a few months pass. The kids started to slowly keep their legs straight from the playground on me. A loud noise goes around the home from the parents. And you know what? The parents also started to follow the same. My utilities started to slowly change. It was no more comfortably seating people. I became a sort of a cupboard to keep those books, newspapers, clothes, etc., and etc. And yeah, that TV remote invariably hides under the cover on me, and a loud noise goes around the home, blaming each other. But it's only for me to be blamed for giving it a safe stay with me. And of course, not to forget those pins, coins, and chips all scattered around me. And yeah, my best friend, spiders in hand, feasting around me. And my cousin, he's not Ambani's house. அவன் அங்க ராஜா மாதிரி பார்த்துக்கிறான். அதுதான் அந்த மாதிரிதான் வாழணும் போல. And mom and home has to find it more for me to be clean every now and then. A mom will like, Dave, take these things and put it in a cupboard and keep the sofa clean. And son and daughter, Seri ma. This keeps happening almost every day. The kids in the home would lie down on me as if it's their own bed. And my first thought in their own language will be, Yapa, our கால் இருக்கு எங்கெங்கயோ இருக்கோம் தாங்கல. I used to reflect and think, what is my purpose? Beyond these so-called challenges, which look silly in the long term, I am there to comfort the whole family. I am there to ensure that they sit peacefully after a long day in their respectful life. And I would say to myself that I am happy to be of use. I am happy to be of use in whichever way I can. இதே கொஞ்சம் திமிரா சொல்லணும்னா I derive the happiness from the fact If they're not there, they can't even sit peacefully in their own home. Remember, thank you.
Well, that surely got in a lot of claps, wasn't it, dear audience? Well, now we move to one of Vishnu's Dasha Avatar, the Vamana Avatar, performed by Aditi Tilak. Let's see how this goes, shall we?
My name is Aditya and I'm going to perform a story called Vamana Avatar. Bali, the grandson of Prahalad, was a famous demon. But by leading an austere life, he had acquired a power to rule the earth. Indra and other gods feared that someday Bali would conquer everything and defeat them. So they asked Vishnu for help. Vishnu decided to be born in the household of a poor Brahmin. One day, he went to Bali and asked for alms. Seeing the young boy, Bali agreed to give anything the dog asked for. Vamana asked for the entire land that would come under 3 steps. Bali agreed. Then the trough grew in size and covered the earth and hands with 2 steps. Due to lack of space, he placed his third foot on Bali himself. He crushed Bali and sent him to another earth, and thus restored peace into the world again. Thank you.
Wow, what a powerful start. And now we move to one of Vishnu's greatest adversaries, a monologue by Ravana, now being performed by Karthik Mithula. The stage is all yours.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Karthik, and I am going to perform a monologue of Ravana. How? They call me a demon, a tyrant, the villain of the story. But do they know the fate of the crown, the price of the power, the burden of the destiny? I, Ravana, was born to rule, and I did. The land of Lanka, gleaming with riches, a kingdom unparalleled. They say the greatest of the kings is measured by their strength, their wisdom, and their loyalty they commend. And who could question my strength? I tore the heavens apart, brought their gods to their knees, but still, my thirst for glory is not quenched. But power is a slippery thing. It bends the will, twists the soul, and internal dominion. And in my pursuit, I crossed a line from which there was no return. The gods, they fear me, they tremble before my might. But do they fear me now? Do they not whisper my name in the dark corners of their leaves? As a lesson to be learned, I never wanted the world to burn. I never wanted the world to burn. I only wanted to be remembered. And what is wrong with my ambition? And what is wrong with my ambition? And in my pursuit, I learned a lesson from which for every asura there is always a ram.
Well, that was a true intense performance. Up next, let's lighten the mood completely. From Rudraj Pradeep, performing My Name Has Many Versions. The stage is all yours.
Hello everyone, my name is Rudra. Today I am going to be performing a name has many variations. Hello everyone, I am the name Rudra. Yes, Rudra. Just 3 syllables. ரொம்ப easy la? At least that's what I think. But somehow the world has decided to remix me. You know what? Let me tell you something. There's this boy whose name is me. Let me tell you how everybody calls him, but is technically calling me. At home, his amma calls him Tughlaq. This means Martina. This typical kind of shout happens when his room looks like a cyclone came through. His appa calls him Rudra, short and in a serious voice. This means only one thing. Padikano. Now, his 3-year-old sister, she calls him in 2 ways. The first way is Udra. Ara Marandra. The second way is Rudra. You see, one time there is no R. One time there is too much R. In school, his class teacher calls him Rudrakesh, present. He's scared that she might call him something else weird soon. His friends at school, they're very creative. One calls him Rudy, the other Rak. Then there is his sports teacher. He calls him Rudrax and trains him to do husky dance. Neighbors? Oh no! One auntie in his flat calls him Rudrax. At this point, he can't even correct them. But if they get chocolate with it, he can answer to any question. So yes, I am Rudra, also known as Rudy, Rudra, and even sometimes, hey you. But I will be the happiest if you call me just the way I am, Rudra. Thank you.
Wow, that was a wonderful and funny performance. Well, now we are going to move from a comedy to one of the most famous speeches in English language, written by Shakespeare himself. All the world stage. Please welcome Amol Krishna from grade 2 senior.
Hello, my name is Amo Krishna and I'm going to perform All the World's Stage by William Shakespeare. All the world's stage and all men and women are merely players. They have their exits and their entrances. And one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 and puking in the nurse's arms, and then the whining schoolboy with the satchel and shining morning face creeping like snail, unwillingly to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful palate, made to his mistress' eyebrow, then a soldier, full of strange oaths, and bearded like the god, jealous nonna, sudden and quick to quill, seeking the public reputation, even in the cannon's mouth, and then the justice, in fair round belly, with good capo been full of wise saws and modern instances. And so he played his part, the 6-8 shifts, into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. Turning again toward childish treble, pipes, and whistles in sound, last scene of all, that ends this strange, eventful history. The second childishness and mere oblivion. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Thank you.
Well, that was a powerful speech, wasn't it, dear audience? Well, I hope you've enjoyed the performances so far, because now we have Rithiha going to give out the rest of the performances. I'd like to part ways with us, dear audience, and hope you enjoy the rest of the performances. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Mr. J, for the wonderful start. I'm Rithiha from Youth Center Adayar, and tonight I have an important job of keeping you guys entertained while our performers get ready, which basically means I'll be talking a lot and it's pretending it's part of the show. So sit tight, we have got stories of courage, monologues full of drama, and maybe few moments. Don't worry, I have got all this under control. Let's continue our evening full of imagination, laughter, and theatre magic. For our next performance, proves that even the smallest character leaves the biggest impact, especially with a little Stinky. From grade 1 junior KK Nagar, get ready for a fun monologue titled Stinky. Please welcome Vidyut Krishna.
Back here again, the place where I started from. There I got it. Home for me has been the ship for so long, but lately it has felt like something has been missing. And I finally know what. It's the woman I left behind. No adventure or treasure has been enough to fill the void she left. I must win her back. I must let her know what she means to me. I need to give Bones something really tough to do. Something that will take her a long time so I could put my plan in motion. There are lots of old wounds I must heal, but it will not be fixed quickly or easily. But I can't go without her anymore. Thank you. Priya, Sami.
That was full of energy, expressions, and playfully timing. Sometimes a little Stinky makes the performance unforgettable. Wisdom doesn't always come from strength. Sometimes it comes from clever thinking. From grade 1 senior KK Nagar, bringing the lives one of Akbar's and Birbal's most famous tales, here is Hiram Santosh with Birbal's Khichdi.
Hello everyone. My name is Hiram and I'll be performing the story called Birbal's Kitchery. During the freezing Delhi winter, Emperor Akbar challenged a poor man named Rahim, who claimed he could stand in icy water all night. If he succeeds, Akbar said, I will reward you with gold. Rahim, desperate to feed his family, accepted. That night, he stood in the cold river, shivering, but determined. He fixed his eyes on a tiny lamp, glowing far on the river bank. Throughout the night, he whispered, this light will guide me through. In the morning, Rahim succeeded, but jealous Scorpius argued. He used the lamp heat. He does not deserve the one. Akbar, confused, hesitated. Rahim left home disappointed. Then he visited Birbal, the emperor's wisest minister. Birbal said, leave this to me. The next day, he invited the emperor and the courtiers for lunch. Akbar arrived there excitedly but only saw a pot hanging from a tall pole of a tree and a tiny flame glowing beneath it. Akbar laughed and said, Birbal, that khichdi will never cook ya. Just like Rahim, just like Rahim cannot get heat from a lamp far away. And the realization just washed over the emperor. He apologized to Rahim and rewarded him richly. Thank you. Welcome.
A story that reminds us of intelligence, patience, and always wins in the end. That was a thoughtful performance and an engaging narration. When faith is stronger than fear, even time must pause. With from grade 1 junior Sholing and Allur, presenting a powerful tale of devotion, destiny, please welcome Siddharth Raghavan, the story of Markandeya.
Hi everyone, my name is Siddharth from grade 1 junior Surinadu Center. I am going to perform the story of Markandeya. Rikandu was a great rishi. Madhuti was his friend. For a long time, they had no children. The rishi prayed to God Shiva. God Shiva appeared in front of him and said, I am pleased with you, Rikandu. Tell me, you want 100 sons? Live for a long time, but will all be foolish. Or do you want one very intelligent son? Live for only 16 years. The rishi at once said, God, give me that one very intelligent son. God Shiva said, good, you shall have him. So the rishi's wife gave birth to a son. They named him Markandeya, as promised by God Shiva. The boy grew up highly knowledgeable on the Shastras, Vidyas, and also a great Shiva Bhakta. But Rishi Vikandu became sadder as he grew. One day, Markandeya asked his father, Father, why do you look so sad? Then Rishi Markandeya told the story of his birth. Markandeya heard the story and with his strong speech in God Shiva decided I shall worship God Shiva morning, noon and night. I'm sure he'll definitely save me. Rishi Markandeya was very happy to hear his son say this and blessed his son for his tapas. Markandeya built a Shivalinga at a spot on the seashore and worshipped God Shiva morning, noon and night, and often sang bhajans and danced in joy. But one day, as Markandeya was about to sing bhajans, Yama, the god of death, came to him. Yama rode on a buffalo and held a noose in his hand and spoke to Markandeya. Stop your bhajans, you boy. Your life in this world is over. Be ready to die. Markandeya was not afraid. He clung to the Shivalinga as one clings to their mother. Yama threw the noose round the boy's neck and pulled him along with the Shivalinga. The Shivalinga burst open for his bhakta. Yama, go away. Don't touch this boy. He's my beloved devotee. Yama went away crestfallen, and Gachma last Markandeya said, whatever he is 16, and the story helps people drive the fear of death away. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddharth, for sharing the powerful story with us. Click, pause, rewind. Ever wondered what a TV remote goes through every day? Get ready for a fun and creative monologue from a perspective of a TV remote by Shrutika Sri Gautaman, O-Level at AR.
Another day in this chaotic household. I am a TV remote, the most wanted thing between family members. Everyone wants me until I go missing. But it's not my fault. You guys keep me in random places and forget where you kept me. Then suddenly, I become the reason for a family war. Where is the remote? Who kept it? Amma, did you see the remote? As if it's some lost treasure from Ramayana. And who finds me at last? Of course, the mother. Every single time. Because I wonder if these mothers have some kind of superpower or something. She'd be like, "Kanna tardu paakamatya," and boom. I'm there underneath this newspaper or between the sofa gaps, gasping for breaths. Despite all this, I'm never respected. One moment, I'm with the dad, changing from the news channel to the cricket. The next moment, a kid snatches me. No, it's cartoon time. And then a useless guy of the house comes and be like, give me the remote, I want to watch Big Boss. Then comes the grandma. Kanna, and the remote kudupa. I'm like, make up your mind, people. You think it's easy? Changing from India-Pakistan cricket match to Peppa Pig under 1 minute? My poor buttons, they're all worn out. Nowadays, there's this other person who thinks can take up my job. That smart remote. That Bluetooth fellow. She thinks she can take up my job? Never. The humans be like, Alexa, turn on the TV. And when you think it's not gonna work, it's actually on. How? But she'll never take up my job. I am the original, traditional one. You know, in some houses, they keep me wrapped in polythene sheets so I don't get dirty. That's the only time I feel so respected and valued. Just for a kid to come and tear it up and spill something on me. Well, in some houses, they don't even do that. But please don't spill anything on me. At night, I sit beneath the TV and think, whether without me and the TV, will these people even talk to each other? Maybe I'm the one who unites them through laughter, fights, and chai time TV marathons. But if someone sits on me again, I'm staying in between the sofa gaps permanently.
Thank you.
After watching that, I think we all owe our TV remotes an apology at home. That was a creative, fun, and very relatable monologue. Thank you, Shrutikashri. The touch of light and Lord of Magic, let's welcome Ashnoor Chowdhury from Grade 1 Junior Sholiganallur to perform the monologue Elsa.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashnoor Chaudhary from Grade 1 Junior Sholiganallur batch. Now I'm going to perform a monologue of Elsa. Anna, I'm so happy to see you. I never knew I could create something like this. Look at it. The snow, the eyes. It is a freedom for the first time. You don't have to apologize. None of this was your fault. Yes. Father than Nathaniel was my magic. They begged me to hide it, to lock it away for your safety. I tried, Anna. I really tried. I really heard you. When you were only 6 years old, I see that moment every time I close my eyes. My power is much stronger now, and I'm still learning to control them. If you stay, I might hurt you again, and I can't live with that. I love you too much to this kid. This place is where I belong now, alone. You should probably go now. Please, thank you.
Thank you for the lovely performance. Elsa truly came alive on the stage. Strength alone does not make a hero, courage and loyalty do. Hear a voice of a mighty warrior as Sayadvik R from Grade 2 Senior KK Nagar presents Ghatotkacha's monologue.
Hello, my name is Sandy. I'm gonna perform today Ghatotkacha's monologue from Madhyamavyayo. Sun search the forest, and for some man that I may break my fast with. I have been wandering through the woods, yet I found no one. I searched the deep valleys and thickets. Where do the lions sleep? Is there a human scent? My heart leaps. I must find him. My mother waits. Her word is my law. To a son, a mother is the highest deity. There is no God like a mother. This is by her command that I possess the strength to shake the earth. Why does the forest stay silent? Why do the trees mock me? I, Ghatotkacha, son of mighty Bhima, will not return empty-handed. I shall hunt through the shadows until the sun itself fights in fear. I shall call out the mountains themselves to yield a man for my mother's sake. Look, I see footprints, small human footprints. They lead towards the clearing. Now I shall show the forest, the power of the forest born. Thank you.
Strength, courage, and enough energy to wake up an entire battlefield. Sayadvik truly made Ghatotkacha's come alive. Thank you, Sayadvik. Oh no, I think we just heard a frog. It isn't any frog. It's a prince in disguise. Please welcome Vedvayas from Grade 2 Junior and Arayar, performing the prince from the Frog Prince.
Good morning, everyone. name is Vedyas. Today I'm going to perform a story called Prince. It has the advantages. Being a frog, not many, but there are things like quite fancy. Being bad and that well. Most fairy tale stories end with and they live happily ever after. Don't they? But this one didn't. You see? Oh, she's beautiful enough. I know as soon as I saw her that she was the most beautiful princess to come along to the well. She promised me she would do anything. I got her the golden ball back, and I believed her. Did she keep her word? No, she did not. I have to follow her all the way to the palace. That's quite a long hop. Thank you.
Well, that frog truly turned into a royal prince today. Thank you, Vedvaya, for the lovely performance. Beauty, power, and jealousy collides together when the mirror speaks the truth. Step into a mind of a legendary villain as Sahana Shri M from Grade 2 Senior Adyar performs the evil queen from Snow White.
That nasty little Snow White ruins everything. I'll show that ugly little demon who's most beautiful and fairest of them all. I'll see to it she will get her comeuppance. But how? It seems that this liberator was able to get past me, huntsman. I have to think of something a little more devious. Ah, now it's my spell book. Now let's see. Love potions? Ew, no thank you. The biggest regrets in my life. Elosing frost. Being that. Long hair? Ew, no thank you. Just think of it, please. Although, come to think of it, Snow White and his seven fleas are quite a ring to it. Don't you think? No? Very well. Apples. Poisoned apples. That should do the trick. One drop of snake's venom. 2 drop of black bug's blood. A sprinkle of piranha scales. Shimmer until green. Ah, yes. That rich Snow White will soon be a sleeping ugly. Thank you.
on the wall. That performance truly ruled them all. Confident, dramatic, and fun to watch. Thank you, Sahana Shri, for striking the podium. Fear disappears when love takes over. When a mother must choose between love, safety, and courage, her heart leads the way. Presenting the most powerful story, The Mother and the Tiger, please welcome Yashika B from Grade 1 Junior Ananagar.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shashika. I'm going to perform a story called The Mother and the Tiger. Once upon a time, there lived a brave mother. Once upon a time, there lived a brave mother. One sunny morning was sweeping in the yard, and the little child was playing happily nearby, running, chuckling, and picking flowers. And a loud rustling sound came from the bushes, and a big duck had jumped out. The eyes were sharp, and they toward the child. And the big duck "Go tiger, you may challenge," she cried, and he take the broom danced it to the tiger. And the mother swung the broom again and again, swish, swish, swish. And he swung the broom and his hands held. The tiger roared loudly and the mother shook like a shield of a tough child. At last, the tiger becomes scared of mother courage, and the tiger ran to the dark forest. The mother quickly picked up the young child. "It's okay, my child. You're safe now," she gently whispered. The moral of the story is love and courage stronger than any threats. Thank you.
Courage meets compassion, and a story that quietly held all our attention. Thank you, Yashika. Next, a story that reminds us of beauty, of selfless love, and giving without expectation. Through simple moments and deep emotion, it teaches us gratitude, kindness, presenting the three that gave everything. Please welcome Tanesh Lingi Dinesh from Grade 1 Junior Ananagar.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to perform. My name is Tani. Today I'm going to perform a story called The Tree That Gave Everything. Once upon a time, there was a big, tall mango tree. Its green leaves danced happily in the wind. Its sweet, juicy mangoes hung low so anyone could reach and eat them. A little boy loved to play near the tree. He climbed its strong branches and ate the delicious mangoes. The tree was very happy to see that boy laugh, run, and play all day under its shade. As the boy grew older, he became careless. Sometimes he broke the branches while climbing, and he took too many mangoes for himself. But the tree still loved him. Strong branches to climb, sweet fruit to eat. No matter how the boy acted, but the tree still loved him. The tree never stopped being kind and giving. The moral of the story is the true goodness stays even when others forgot to be kind. Thank you.
story that we all will take back. Simple, sincere, and meaningful in all ways. Thank you, Danish, for the thoughtful performance. Every show has a moment where the stage becomes silent. Not because there's nothing to be said, because what is about to be said truly matters. For our final performance of the evening, we turn a voice from history. A young voice that spoke with courage, hope, honesty, even in the darkest time of life. From Grade 3 Senior Ananagar, presenting a monologue inspired by Diary of Anne Frank, please welcome K. Sahana.
Hello everyone, my name is K. Sahana and today I am going to be performing Diary of Anne Frank. Look Peter, the sky! What a lovely, lovely day! Aren't the clouds beautiful? You know what I do when it seems as if I couldn't stand being cooped up for one more minute? I think myself out. I think myself on a walk in the park where I used to go with Bill, where the jonquils and crocus and violets all grow down the slopes. You know, the most wonderful part about thinking yourself out? You can have it any way you like. You can have roses and violets and chrysanthemums all blooming at the same time. It's funny. I used to take it all for granted. And now I'm going crazy about everything to do with nature. Haven't you? I wish you had a religion, Peter. Oh, I don't mean you have to be orthodox and believe in heaven, hell, and purgatory and things. Just some religion. It doesn't matter what. Just something to believe in. When I think of all that's out there, the trees and flowers and seagulls, when I think of the dearness of you, Peter, and the goodness of people we know, all risking their lives for us every day. When I think of all these good things, I'm not afraid anymore. I find myself with God and I. We're not the only ones that have to suffer. There has always been people. Sometimes one day, sometimes another. And it's terrible trying to have any faith when people are doing such horrible things. But you know what I sometimes think? I think the world is maybe going to a phase. The way I was with mother. It will pass. Maybe not for hundreds of years, but someday, in spite of anything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. If only we'd look at it as a part of a great pattern, that we're just a little minute in life. Listen to us going at each other like a couple of stupid grown-ups. Look at the sky now. Isn't it lovely? Thank you.
We didn't just watch a performance, we listened to voice history that tried to silence. The stage may be quiet now, but the stories continue to ask us to remember. Thank you, Sahana. Tonight, the stage became many worlds. World of courage, devotion, laughter, and imagination. As day 3 comes to a close, the lights may dim, but the stories you witnessed will continue to echo far beyond the stage. This is not an ending, it's a pause. The curtains will rise once again next week, the Friday, the 20th, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., bringing new voices, new stories, new moments of magic. Until then, thank you for walking this journey with us. Have a wonderful evening.